Hey, Kailer. 4 goals in the last 4 games for yourself. Anything different that I guess you're doing to get these scoring opportunities, or that, that you're actually finishing on them?
Honestly, I'm not really too sure. They're kind of just going in right now. You get stretches like this, I feel like, throughout the course of the season, where they're going in, and sometimes you get unlucky, they're not going in. So as of right now, they're going in, and hopefully it keeps up.
So you kind of answered it a little bit there, but are you a believer in momentum, or is it a confidence thing where, once you get 1 or 2 goals, it kind of keeps rolling along sometimes for you?
Well, I definitely think, scoring definitely helps your confidence out. So my confidence is a little bit higher right now, and, if they're going in, then it's probably going to keep getting higher. So hopefully they keep going in.
Appreciate it.
People have been wanting you to shoot more for the longest time. So when you bury a one-timer like you did yesterday, does that put it in the back of your head like, you know what, I should be shooting more because this is what happens?
Definitely. That's one thing I've tried to work on, all year, is just trying to get my shot volume up. More shots you take, more likely they'll go in. So trying to get that to go up a little bit, but that definitely helps. Definitely helps when shots like that are going in.
And now that chemistry on the first line is something right now. Like everybody's running hot. Can you pinpoint it, other than the fact there's some pretty elite players on that line, why it's clicking the way it is?
Connor McDavid. He's the best player in the world, and Evander. He's an unbelievable player on the net. He's got a great shot. So I think things are just clicking right now, and still working on our chemistry, and hopefully just keeps getting better.
From a team perspective, you guys are 1 game away from running the table on a 5-game road trip. What do you sense is different about the way things are going right now? And just seems like everywhere you turn, whether it's Shore, yourself, Connor, goalies, everybody's playing at the top of their game right now. What kind of brought it all together?
I think everyone's just locked in right now. We only have 21 games left in the season, so we all got to be dialed. And I think going into playoffs, you got to be putting your best foot forward. So I think that's we're trying to do every game, and I think we're working towards that.
Kailer, the stereotype for a net front guy on the power play is probably somebody bigger who could screen the goaltender. What makes you, or how have you been able to have success in the last number of games, given that you're not as big, we'll say?
I like to play net front. Where the havoc is. I've done it all my life, so I think just being a part of that, right around the net. I like to find those loose pucks. Battle for those pucks in the corners, stuff like that. So I think just getting to those areas and finding ways to score.
You've had an opportunity to kind of have some tap-ins off of McDavid passes, kind of sneaking away from the goaltender. Is there something you're looking for when Connor picks up the puck and circles out, to know that you could slide off a little bit, or how are you kind of maybe finding that loose ice?
Not too sure. He's so good on the half wall. Anytime he can find you, really. Doesn't matter if there's sticks or whatnot, he's going to find you. So you just got to be ready and expect it.
Kailer, going all the way back to your off season, and when we first saw you in training camp, you said you've been wanting to work on your shot, and that's what you primarily worked on during the summer. How does one work on a shot? Is it volume of shots? Is it wrist weights? I know some guys experiment with weights on their stick. How did you work on it?
I would say definitely the volume, of shots, and then I got some orange pucks this summer too, so a little bit of weighted pucks, trying to get my shot speed up a little bit, and